Hello everyone, it's your favorite online class exam homework help tutor here. This student is inquiring about my services and has asked me to complete one of her homework assignments for her upfront to prove that I'm legit. Okay, so I've decided to make a recording of this so that other people who are interested in my services can see me do an actual homework assignment in real time so they can see that I'm actually sincere and legit about completing work for other students to assuage those, oh, you're a scammer rumors. Okay, so what I'm going to do is finish up this MyLab Statistics Homework, otherwise known as MyStatLab, in real time, live on camera, so you can all see my process. All right, so let's see. Some of these questions have already been completed, but there are a few that are not completed yet. So I'll finish up those questions. All right, and let's start with question number 3 that looks incomplete. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's read this question here. All right, consider the hypothesis test. Okay, critical value. Okay. Okay, there are 10 different categories, and okay, so that means the degrees of freedom is 9, and it's 0.025 significance level test. Okay, so it's 19.023. All right. Let me just double check something. An example. Let's just view an example just to double check. I think I know what the answer is, but I just want to quickly see here. Okay. Okay. All right. I think the answer is 19.023. Excellent. Yeah. Booyah. Okay. So therefore, we do not reject the null hypothesis because there is not sufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim of that the observed outcomes agree to the expected premises. Swap machine appears to be functioning as expected. Fantastic. Great. So I just completed question 3. Now moving on to question 4. Let's see here. Use tests. Okay. Let me just solve this with my calculator here. I'm using a TI-84 Plus CE calculator. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm putting the observed values into the table here. 30, 31, 50, 39, 28, 22. Okay. All right. And then I'm putting the expected values, which is 200 divided by 6, into each of the 6 categories. Okay, then I'm going to test goodness of fit test. Observed L1, expected L2, degrees of freedom is 5. Okay, looks like the test statistic is 14.5. Well done. Okay, the critical value, let's see here. Degrees of freedom is 5 since there's 6 outcomes. And the test significance level is 0.025. Okay, so 12.833 appears to be the critical value. Okay, let's write this down. 12.833. Excellent. Great. Okay, we reject HO because the test statistic is greater than the critical value. Therefore, we reject the null hypothesis. So there is sufficient evidence to support the claim that the outcomes are not equally likely. The outcomes do not appear to be equally likely, so the loaded die appears to behave differently from a fair die. Check answer. It's correct. Fantastic, of course. All right. Question 5. Okay. The null hypothesis here. Winds occur at equal frequency in different post positions. At least one post. At least one post position has a different frequency of winds than the others. Check answer. Fantastic. Okay. Now the test statistic. Okay. Let me put all this in my calculator. 20, 13, 12, 15, 15, 8, 7, 11, 4, 10. Okay, there's 115 total. Divided by 10. Okay, so the expected value for each is 11.5. So I'm going to just write all that here in my list on my TI-84 Plus calculator. All right. Then we do the goodness of fit test, L1, L2. Degrees of freedom is 9. Okay, according to my calculator, the test statistic is 16.565. Okay, well done. The p-value, according to my calculator, is 0.056. Wait, 0.05. Yes, 0.560, or just 5.6. Good job. Okay. Right here. Since the p-value is technically larger than the significance level, we fail to reject HO and conclude that there is insufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim. Exactly. Correct. Should Belchers consider the post position of a horse as based on the results? Does Belchers consider the post position of a horse racing bettors? No. Okay. Okay. So this was attempted, but it was incorrect. So let's do a similar question. All right. The null hypothesis. The observed frequencies agree with the expected proportions, correct? At least one of the observed frequencies do not agree with the expected proportions. That's the alternative hypothesis. Okay, that's correct. The test statistic. All right, let me get my calculator. Actual contest. All right. Let's see here. Okay, let me just quickly look at the example just to make sure I'm on the right track. All right, 421. Okay, let's see here. Okay, actual contest. Okay. Okay. Games played. Okay. Actual frequency, expected frequency. Okay, got it. Okay, back to this. So actual contest is 17, 18, 22, 38. The total amount is 95. All right, 95 times 2 over 16. Okay, 95 times 4 over 16. 95 times 5 over 16. And 95 times 5 over 16 again. That's all going the expected value. All right, then the chi-squared goodness of fit test. The degrees of freedom is 3. Okay, so according to my calculator, my test statistic is 7.922. Fantastic. And the p-value according to my calculator is 0.047 0.0476. Okay. Okay, the p-value is less than the significance level, 0.05, so therefore we reject HO and assume that there's sufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim. Okay. Perfect. Alright. The company claims that its packages are 100 candies are disputed. Alright. Okay, so that's the observed package. Let me just pull it down on my calculator. 14, 25, 9, 5, 27. Okay, 9, 5, 27, 20. Okay. And let's see if that's in order. Red, orange, yellow, green. Okay. So 14, 20, 14, 10, 24, 18. That's all going to the expected value. Alright. Alright, so therefore there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 parts, so therefore the degrees of freedom is 5. Okay, the test statistic is 6.13. Okay. The critical value in this case, let's see here. Okay, degrees of freedom is 5, and the significance level is 0.10. Okay, so that means, here it is, 9.236. Got it. 9.236. Okay, so we do not reject the null hypothesis because there is not sufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim. Okay. Okay, this has already been solved. Okay, this has already been solved. And this has already been solved. Okay, so I'm going to save. Okay. Waiting for this to load. Okay, saving results, finally. Okay, oops. Went to my recording thing. Okay. Alright, now the homework has been updated to 100%. Okay, so that should be significant proof that I actually complete online coursework for other students and that I actually know what I'm doing. At least, like, you just saw me do this homework assignment and got all the questions correct. Okay, and I increased the student's score to 100%. Okay, so for all you mofos who think I'm a scammer, this video should be significant proof that I actually know what I'm doing, that I'm actually an expert in math, and that I actually do what I say that I do. Okay, so that should prove beyond reasonable doubt that I am legit. Alright, so I'm going to upload this video to YouTube. For those who need to see me in action, this is enough proof. Alright. Well, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully this should help you feel more comfortable going with me as your online class exam homework help tutor. All right, thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.